It can be really frustrating when you download a product to use in your classroom from TpT or any other site, and then you realize that you have to download special fonts just to use the product. So I'm going to show you really quickly how you can download and install fonts on your computer in less than a minute so that next time this happens to you, it'll be a piece of cake. So for example, you can see in my morning journal product that if teachers want to use the editable version, then they have to have the fonts that make sense. So right now, this is a font that I have teachers download. It's called School Bell, and I already have it installed on my computer, so it looks the way it's supposed to look. This is supposed to mimic a child's handwriting because the whole point of this product is to have the directions on one side and then an example of what their page should look like on the right-hand side. So if we didn't have this font installed, the formatting would be all out of whack, and usually what happens is it defaults to just a standard font, which is fine, but usually it's something like this, so it's not as eye-catching as the other option would be. And in my case, it defeats the purpose of having a student example and the directions side. So that's just an example of how having the right fonts really does make a difference beyond just the appearance. Now you can see up here, this doesn't really look right because everything else uses a font beyond the standards. And if you click on here, you can see that the font it's supposed to be is KG Primary Whimsy. Now the reason it looks like this is because I don't actually have this font installed on my computer right now. So if I actually went to search for it in my font collection and I tried typing it in, it doesn't show up. I have a lot of KG products, but not this one. So what I want to do is I want to go and search for this font. And I know for a fact that she is on TpT, so we are going to head over there and I'm going to show you the next step. Before we do anything, we want to make sure that we shut down PowerPoint and any other program that utilizes fonts. So in this situation, it would probably be PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Keynote, whatever it is that you use your fonts on. So you not only want to X out up here, but you also want to go to the menu up here and select Quit, just to make sure that any windows you might have open that you can't see still get shut out. Now that we're on TpT, we are going to search for KG Primary Whimsy is the name of it, and this would be any font that you want to find. I would always look on TpT first because a lot of the fonts are given to you free for personal use, which would be purchasing on TpT and then using in your classroom. So if I search KG Primary Whimsy, I'm going to see right here that this is the font I need, and I'm going to click here and I'm going to download it. So just like I said, that is free for personal use. The only way you can't use this free font is if you are going to put it in a TpT product and sell it. There is another option, a paid license for fonts like that, but that's totally off topic. So now that I have my font downloaded, I am going to open my downloads folder. And when you see the download is ready, you can either double click it and it will automatically open up the folders for you, or you can right click it and open with, in this case, Archive Utility. If this was a PC, I believe the option would be Extract All. So what you are going to do is, I think double clicking is always the easiest, and you see it takes it from a zipped file that is completely closed up. It's like a bundle of individual files, and it turns it into a blue folder, which is kind of like unlocking it in a way. So you're going to open that up and you will see two files, a text file and a TTF file. Now you'll either see TTF or OTF. If you have the OTF option, that's usually the better choice, but I don't know why, and I don't think it really matters. So TTF is fine as well. If you double click on that, it's going to bring you this little window and it'll give you the option to install font. It will also tell you, yes, this is not installed already, just in case you were wondering. And it will also give you a menu to install different types of the font. In this case, the regular option is the only one, so you are going to click Install Font. Now on my Mac, it automatically takes it over to my font book, which is the collection of all the fonts on my computer that I have downloaded. So once you are finished with that step, you will go back to PowerPoint. And when you open that same file again, you will see now that the font looks exactly the way it's supposed to, and it looks great. So you can do that for any font that you want. And again, most of the fonts that you are required to use in a TpT product that you buy are going to be free. You can do that for any fonts that you need for your TpT products, and I hope that this helps clear up some confusion when you have to download and install your own fonts next time.